Welcome back everyone. Let's try and look for more charts because we need to look at these formations many times and you need to practice looking for them as well for yourself. Let's just see what the chart of British American Tobacco has to offer. So here I just want to start off from where we are currently. Okay, this one managed to escape my attention. I had flagged it as a tradable opportunity. So you can see here you had this huge symmetrical triangle and it managed to break to the lower side. And as we can see, we would be trading with the expectation that the move should be somewhere around this level. So if we are to project it downwards from this point here, we would expect that price would go all the way down to this point here, about 592, which I suspect to be too much, but it's possible because it has broken this support level here. And between that and this point, that's where you find the next decisive support point where it left a gap there. So there you can see that we had another nice symmetrical triangle that was forming at the top, which we are yet to see resolve completely to the downside. And if we look here, we have got a channel that we were seeing. So here you can see that British American Tobacco was in an uptrend. And after each uptrend, let me just remove these trend lines. And at each point, you'd find that the price would sort of go down. So these are what we would call bullish flags. As price goes down, it sort of drifts downwards, then it resumes the uptrend. So all these 3 points, we can mark them as bullish flags. Now we just want to see another formation. Here we've got another one where price was trending downwards, and here it made a bearish flag, which is a temporary point where price is sort of moving upwards. And as soon as it reached this point of resistance, it formed a shooting star right there at the point of resistance. Then the price came and broke the bearish flag and it managed to move downwards nicely. So these are some of the things you can look for that will give you a good entry point where there is probability of higher profits and the losses are at a minimal point. As you can see here, we had another bullish flag that formed as price was trending up. Then it resolved to the upside nicely. So let's see what else we can find on British American Tobacco. I just want to see, it looks like we can have a case for a triple top there. Just want to expand so I can see nicely. So here we have price moving upwards, then it came down, it moved up again, came down a bit, moved up, then it moved downwards. So we can mark this as a point of a triple top. We can mark this point here as the intermediate low that was formed as price was moving into the top. If you want to be more aggressive, you can use the tail, but I prefer to use the actual body of the candle. So here we have got one top, then it comes to this point, a second top which doesn't resolve completely to the downside. Then we have a doji, which is almost something like a gravestone doji, which is bearish. Then price started moving downwards. Then it broke the line, which can give you a good entry point. So if we are to measure this one, we can use the doji candle as the point where we can test out the highest that we can get. So if we move this arrow here from the point of the breakout, we can see that we would reach almost this position, which was reached within a period of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 days. Then the price resumed to the upside, where it came down again and tested that. So here we can see that there was also a double bottom that formed, which then triggered the price to move upwards all the way to this point, which was the highest. Then it started trending downwards again. So if you are one who likes to trade in both directions, you could have shorted the share here. When it comes there, then you buy back all the shorts. If you want, you can wait and see. When you see a double bottom confirmation there, then you can enter again and you get another leg going up of profitability. So sometimes you need to look for these patterns that you are able to trade maybe one after the other so that you can maximize whatever you are making from that share. The more you do this, usually you get acquainted to the share so that you know almost intuitively what the share is about to do when you see a certain pattern come up next time, because you have seen the share do it often. So you get an idea of the investors or traders who follow that share and the behavior that they exhibit whenever something happens. So that's all for this next lesson. We'll continue looking at other chart patterns in the next video.